She's fired. In a move that strengthens her place in the royal family, Princess Sophie's best friend Kate sees her power grow. Princess Sophie has become a key player in the firm, which seems to have made her part in the royal family stronger. In 2024, while both King Charles and Princess Kate are getting cancer care, the Duchess of Edinburgh has been very helpful in keeping the royal family running. She has also been a very important person for the Princess of Wales to talk to during these tough months. She has even more support after being named the new royal supporter for a charity that her father-in-law, Prince Philip, used to support. This shows she isn't afraid to take on a big role for a famous person. People says that the 59-year-old will take on the job at Plan International UK, which announced its new patron earlier this week. Where every child can reach their full potential and every girl can choose her own future, is what the children's charity wants to make the world. The job was held by Prince Philip from 2015 until his death in 2021. The news was shared on social media by both Plan International and the King and Queen to mark the UN Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. We're thrilled to announce that Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Edinburgh is our new royal patron, the charity said. Because she fights for women's rights, the Duchess has seen firsthand how war and other crises can affect girls and women. We're excited to work with the Duchess to bring attention to the problems girls face around the world. Sophie made royal history when she went to Chad in October to see how the war was affecting the border with Sudan. It was the first time that the British royal family had been to the African country on official business. She met young women and girls who are helped by Plan International while she was there. The Duchess is committed to continuing her work in this area as part of her new role as patron of Plan International UK, the London-based charity said. Her Royal Highness will back the charity's work to stop violence against women and girls in times of war and disaster and help bring more attention to the problems girls face around the world. Sophie recently filled in for Camilla at the events for Remembrance Sunday while the Queen was sick with a chest infection. This shows how much more powerful she is becoming within the organization. The two of them are said to have a sisterly bond because they have become close. At an event to mark 50 years since the Birmingham pub bombs, Duchess Sophie fills in for King. The Duchess of Edinburgh, who is 59 years old, went out in the city to honor King Charles at a memorial event. Today, Duchess Sophie went out in Birmingham on behalf of King Charles to mark the anniversary of two deadly pub bombs that happened 50 years ago. The 59-year-old Duchess of Edinburgh saw the memorial event in Birmingham New Street Station on Thursday. She wore a long grass green coat. The Duchess not only visited the city to fill in for her brother-in-law, but she also read a message on the monarch's behalf. In it, she said that the 1974 bombings were a dreadful attack that still affects him. The two bombs went off in two pubs, the Mulberry Bush and the Tavern in the town. They killed 21 people and hurt 220 more. Sophie read a message from the king, who was 75 years old. It said, "As you gather to remember the terrible events of November 21, 1974, my wife and I would like to take this chance to say that you and everyone else affected by this terrible attack are still very much in our thoughts.